What's up, everybody? This is the Mark Weber, and today I am going to be giving you your second songwriting prompt, and this will be a little bit different than the first one, which you're kind of starting from scratch with something. This time we're going to use something you already have and try and create new things with it, just to give a little bit of something different this time around. In case you are brand new, you weren't here the first time, let me go ahead and explain this again here at the At Home Musician YouTube page. Every once in a while, I'm going to be giving you these songwriting prompts so that way you can use that to spark your creativity. That's kind of all what the At Home Musician channel is about, is inspiring you to come up with some new music, to just create, because that's what it's all about, is just making new music. So what I have here, you might have seen the other video that I was actually writing some of this stuff, and this will sound familiar in that case. But I took some grooves, some MIDI grooves. Let me show you too. They're in the skate punk expansions that you can buy from DIY Punk Rock. And you can get those and put them in Easy Drummer, Superior, Get Good Drums. You can basically do whatever you want with them. I just took some of that, and I was writing a song, and I was having some trouble, so I came up with a different lead part, because the other lead part I had in my head was just a little too much, a little too fast, so I did something else. But that is not what your prompt is. What I had was kind of one idea, and then I decided to do something different with it, and then I decided to do something different with it again, and then I combined those into this one over here. So this is your songwriting exercise, is take one riff that you have. It could be a verse, a chorus, it could be just a guitar riff, just something on the piano, whatever it might be, and you're going to come up with at least 3 different ways to perform this. And what this should do is maybe it'll improve the song that you have, the riff that you have. Maybe it'll just go ahead and give you new ideas for that same song, or maybe you can spark that off into another song. Who knows? So let me play all of this for you, and you can see I did put some stuff on here. I definitely would consider this not to be mixed. It certainly isn't edited, because I didn't do any work on that. This is just to spark the idea, and from here I have a first idea, second, third, and then a fourth idea. And I could take this to my band. I could just use this myself. I can spark some of these into different songs. I have a lot of options here. So let's just play through everything first, and then I will give a little bit of an example of what I've got going on, and then it's going to be your turn to create. All right, so let's just take a quick listen to the first one. We'll listen to all of them, but this is the first one. So there you have it. I have the first idea I came up with, which is right here. Let me just solo this. arpeggios. I had a very punk rock rhythm guitar. So those all came together. The bass part is just laying down the foundation all the time. I took this arpeggio for the second one, and this is the kind of things that you guys can do. Just take a part, change something about it, or move it in a different direction. I took this and made this the rhythm. So we have a right and a left here, and then we added this lead guitar part to kind of count a little bit. Then we over here, same thing. This is the arpeggios, and then I just added some octaves. So then this final one, the octaves are staying here. This is actually this. So these are the rhythm guitar parts over here. Actually, you know what? No, change that. The rhythm guitar parts are still on the same track because I wanted the distortion. I took these and I put them up here. So the octaves are now up with this guitar tone, this kind of low gain tone, and then I took out one of them and I put the arpeggio right over here. And one thing I forgot to do, I think. Oh, no, I did it. So panned it over to the right because it's taking the spot of this guy. So this one's got a bunch of stuff going on. And the great thing about having all these different ideas, you know, if I'm going to band practice, I got 4 different things I can show them and let them decide what they want to do. If I'm just doing this myself, I can decide what I want to do. The other part is I can use multiple. In my head, what I'm thinking is maybe I will probably want to use all of this for the, maybe the intro to a song. And then when it goes into the first verse, maybe I switch to this, you know? So maybe we have something like this going on. Let me go towards the end here. And then maybe, you know, if you want to just stick with 4 chords, you can even just now let it be the heavier part again in the chorus maybe. So the idea is you can mix and match certain things. You know, maybe you use this for the first verse, but the second verse you use more. You know, that's the kind of idea you want to have. When you have different ideas stemming off of the same thing, you can definitely use them. But the other idea is this was the first thing I came up with. And it's definitely not my favorite that I came up with. So I, you know, kept working and came up with something I like more. Oftentimes, you know, at-home musicians come up with one thing, and then that's it. They never question it again. They never edit it. They never think about it. It's just, this is what I came up with, so this is what we're going to use. And that's definitely not going to be to your advantage. So once again, your second songwriting prompt is going to be using one of your own things that you have, and you're going to find at least 3 different ways to do something. Please don't just slow down the tempo, or instead of full chords decide to use power chords. Don't just say, well, I'm playing these chords on the piano, now I'm going to play them on the guitar. Do something different with it. Let yourself go down the rabbit hole, explore different ideas, and then go to the At Home Musician Facebook page and post your results so we can all see, enjoy, listen. I can't wait to hear what you guys come up with. Hit this like button. Let me know down in the comment section which of these, verse 1, 2, 3, or 4, you like the best. What would you kind of do, you know, to go and create something yourself? Hit that like button, hit that sub button, because we'll have more songwriting prompts coming up in the future.